honest, if we do our assignment very well, if we do our job well, most of the relationship will end up in marriage. Believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Lot.
when you are building a relationship, when I see a girl and I propose to her that I want to have relationship with her, I love her. Okay,
Yeah.
and if we stay for like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, there's something meaningful in the relationship. So why after 5 years we break up? Okay, so there is something that happened. That's why we break up, and it's not that it cannot be fixed. It can be fixed. So I think basically what we were saying, it has everything entail communications, tolerances, and stuff like that. But another important thing I was saying, is Kennedy, believe me, ladies they want satisfaction. Okay,
Yeah.
ladies they really want satisfaction. I have had this experience. Okay, let me just say it so that people can learn from it.
Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed. When we play our roles and ignore the problems.
Welcome to today's program, and once again, welcome to Kingside TV. As youth, we are here to help build our relationship. So today we are still on the topic discussion about relationship. Today I have with me great man Simon. He's a tutor and a master student in Schumacher University of Applied Science, Germany. And then I also have Abubakar, who's also a master student in Kaiserslautern TU University. And then I also have Jeffrey. He's also a master's holder and then financial and business analyst in Paris, France. You are welcome, gentlemen. The reason why we are much concerned about relationship is that recently there has been abuse. Some people are killing, especially ladies, that in relationship they are cheating or whatever they are doing. Some guys are killing ladies, and then the same as ladies are also been killing some guys in relationship. And then so that's why we are much concerned about how to build a good relationship. Now I will start from Simon. What do you think are things that help create a good relationship?
Okay, can thank you and hello to your cherished listeners from Ghana and all over the world.
Yeah.
I I believe that relationship, how to build a good relationship is to have, I mean, a good foundation, and
Okay.
then to have a good foundation. Foundations are built in a relationship by trust. So if you have trust, this is like really a solid building block for your foundation.
Mm-hmm.
So there should be trust, and then in the relationship also, when you make room for, I mean, deep conversation, there should be always conversation between you and your partner. A relationship that doesn't have really conversation, you don't have deep conversation about the future, what may happen today, what may happen tomorrow. This kind of relationship um, will not, well, maybe it will last, but it will not um, withstand when there is a storm.
Okay.
So for me, the best foundation to have a good relationships, to have trust, and then to have communication, always having a good and the deep communication between the two of you?
Trust and a deep communication between two of you. All right. I'll get back to you. Abu,
Yes, sir.
yeah, let me listen to you.
Thank you once again, my brother, my
Welcome.
friend, and greetings to everyone, our co-panelists, and everyone watching this all over the world. It's again a pleasure having me here on this topic, which is very important. Um, Last time we spoke, and we have a lot of great things or great idea about what really break up the relationship.
Yeah,
So it's like today we are talking the reverse.
the reverse.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So which basically can make it very easy to communicate and also to give points clearly. I will just start from what Simon was saying about communication. To be honest, every relationship start with a very good communication. The communication have to be strong. The communication have to be fundamental. The communication have to be well established. That is the basic building block. If two party or if both party really communicate on issues, they communicate on what is not really working well, I think that will bring a solution to any problem. Yeah, and another thing also, if you have a relationship already in place, what can you do to make it strong? What can you do to make it keep going? So we have to understand it's not only by having a relationship and then only dealing with things that is like common usual between you two. Sometimes it's necessary to surprise your partner by giving a gift, okay, by giving a present, by going out of date, changing your environment. This is also another important thing that make the relationship work. They say ladies they always move by surprises, you know. Ladies they like surprises. Men also we do like surprises sometimes, not all surprises. But if surprises are always at good objective, uh your partner will always be happy with you. So if you also put that in our relationship, it will work well. And also try to be each other's keeper. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, if your partner is in a good shape or he's doing very well, you are so happy together. But imagine if things go sideways, don't run away. You started this thing together. You can work it out together and then feel makes him feel or make her feel he is safe or he is safe with you. So any obstacle that comes in between, both of you have to come together and find a way how to tackle that. So basically there are so many things that we can do, but I think these are just of the things, just is a just of the matter that I think we can start with that, and probably if time allow us we will discuss more in detail. I
All
think
right. All
these
right.
are very important. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Abu.
Thank you.
It's true. So now we have know that communication and trust are key issue when it comes to building a good relationship. Jeff,
Yeah,
let me listen to you, Jeff. What do you think that can help build a good relationship?
I think one of the most fundamental things I thought my brothers just talked about. The
Mhm.
later that I can add is when it comes to, I think there should be the zeal. Like what I talk about is something not people don't really talk about. It's like it's
Okay.
not really tangible, so people don't really want to implement it. But I think it works in every discipline, and it is discipline. If you want to have a good relationship, I think it starts from discipline. Like there should be, as I said the last time, like there should be a conscious effort that both parties want to take on. You see, if you can't, if you can't, it's better you tell the partner you can't, like you can't go into this relationship, than to lie to the partner then being it for whatever reason that at the end of the day, it will end up like creating problems for both parties. So I think there should be discipline, there should be honesty. If you can't go on with it, you just saw the person, you can't go on with it. Sometimes it's hurts like at the beginning, but especially when it comes to dating, then like normal dating before it leads to marriage. Marriage is a
Okay.
different game because marriage it gets to a time whereby you are with the person for so many years that you people tend to be brothers and sisters. So sometimes what you do can become annoying. What you do can become how should I put it? Like you people have adapted to each other. You get it.
Okay.
But before it will get to the marriage, I think when there's a little bit of honesty and discipline, it works.
Okay.
So it's like I don't know how people believe in that, but I think it exists. Like you meet someone, then you are magically in love. Yes, it can exist, but I think logically, as a man, probably you meet someone and you are being moved by the person, probably the way the person talks, the way the person treated you when you visited her, the way the person, the beauty. That for a lady too, probably it can be so many ways. Oh, the boy gives me attention, the guy gives me this. So all these things in the first scenario can let you be attracted to someone. Now, when it gets to the part building it, sustaining it is where the love is. You see,
Okay.
getting to know the person, fall in love can be moved mostly by your eyes, mostly by what you think of the person. Then you feel like this person helps me, this person is good, this person knows how to cook, this person is a career woman or is a career man. So when you want to build it, that's when the love grows. That's when and that's when it needs the effort, it needs the
Okay.
discipline. You get it? So I think for it to mainly work, there should be one honesty and there should be discipline. You know that there are 10,000 people in the world who are beautiful than your wife or beautiful than your husband. But what makes you stick with that same person? You see, it comes with a discipline. So if you're not willing to see your wife or your girl or your partner as the beautiful woman in the whole world, I'm telling you, even when you get married, you will cheat. So I think the main thing before we even talk about everything is honesty and discipline. If you're able to put into your mind that you are sticking around and you are willing to go, it's much helps. It gives you a clear conscience for you to continue with the relationship. But if you don't put that in your mind and you go with, oh, I'm just married, I can cheat anyhow, I can do this anyhow. At the end of the day, it's not help and it's collapse the whole thing. So I think this is what I want to start with.
Yeah. They are saying that marriage is not antidote for proximity.
No, no, no,
So
no, no, no.
so you need to be disciplined. So now after you have fallen in love, now building the relationship is the most difficult part, and then you need discipline to do that. That's fantastic from Jeff. Back to Simon.
Yes.
Yeah. So Simon, you made mention of communication in relationship.
Yes.
So what do you think are the key factors when it comes to conversation in relationship?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yes. In relationship, before you can have really good communication with someone, you need to really establish. You need to have a common interest.
Okay.
So one of my auntie sometimes makes a joke that my uncle always like to talk about Gold Coast stuff. when we are talking about New Ghana, we were talking about Gold Coast.
Gold Coast.
So it's like you don't have any interest to. So when you are talking about how Ghana going, Sarkodie is this, and then I mean your partner is also old, talking about how Pabobo and then Ampadu, those days, it's like you don't have any common interest. So how do you communicate? So you should have, a common interest that you should, talk about. Your
But
partner.
Just hold on. That means in this case, age matters here.
Yes, age matters. Ken,
Yeah.
age matters.
Okay, continue.
When I'm talking about how Shatawale show went, and then how maybe Stonebwoy show went, and then you are talking about maybe
Fella.
Fela, those times when Fela came to Ghana, this kind of is like, it hasn't. Okay, so I mean, yeah, maybe there's something that there's an interest that you have. Maybe it's not about entertainment, but yes, maybe the age matters will be another topic for a debate. Yes, but we should have this kind of build this kind of friendship. Your partner should be your friend. I mean, you should talk about anything. How so? There's this kind of funny video on TikTok and other places that the partner is coming from work and then went out with the girls for girl night or something, and then when she entered the room, the boy started, so what was the gist today? Come, let's talk about it. And then the girl was like, yeah, this girl was talking about this. And so you have this kind of friendship thing with your partner that you want to talk about anything. You want to talk about what happened in work, how your day went, how your boss was stressing you up. So you have something to talk about for the whole day. Okay, it's not like you don't have any interest. It's like so build this kind of you can only build this kind of communication with your partner when you have a common interest, when you build this kind of friendship with your partner. I mean, back in the days they said your husband is not your friend, but I think this time around things are changing. You have to have this common interest, build this kind of have really good friendship with your partner that they are willing to talk about anything with you. Okay, then this is how you build a good communication with it. And then, I mean, adding up to what Abu said, you should protect each other's interest when he was making the submission. Yes,
Okay.
definitely, you have to protect each other's interest. You should know what is interesting for your partner, the goals of your partner, the ambition of the partner. How do I come in? How do I come in to help my partner? So when in a relationship, it looks like when it looks like you don't really care about the goals of your partner. I mean, the interest, what really interests your partner. It's like, yeah, this is not good, because this is not a good way to build a relationship. You should know what your partner want to achieve in the coming years, the interest that your partner have. So that it's like you become the first supporter of your partner. Let's say your partner is a footballer, you become the number one fan before anyone else. Okay. So yeah, and other things. I mean, you should have also, yes, and on my, I also write. One issue also is that people don't, in a relationship, to have it really good, you have to learn to have equal compromising.
Yeah.
It's like when one person is really compromising every time, okay, let me compromise, then it becomes a problem. There should be equal compromise. Okay, I don't like to go to Christmas market, but my girlfriend likes to go to Christmas market. Okay, today I go with her.
Yeah.
She doesn't like to go to Afro party because but my boyfriend like, okay, let me compromise. But if it comes like, okay, always compromising, this is also not really good for a good relationship. It also builds kind of negative things, later builds negative vibe in the relationship. And this is, I don't know if I answered your question, but
yeah. And then, as you said, now in relationship we should be friendship, not like our parents. I always say that you see my father I have never seen my father and my mom working hand in hand. You see, my father has given my mom 50 meters gap when they are going somewhere, when they are going for funeral or other stuff. Now, in relationship, to build good relationship, you need to be friends.
I think even 50 meters is okay. You know, others will say, meet me there. I'm just, we will see each other there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Stephen.
yeah.
Abu, you
Yes.
made mention of like supporting your partner. And then how do you support the personal growth of your partner, the development of your personal like your partner?
My brother, this is a very, very good question. Because I was just having introduction, that's why I didn't go in detail.
Yeah.
But to support your partner entails in so many ways.
Okay.
Okay, Simon already talked some part of it, like your partner's goal. You have to understand your partner's goal. It's very, very important. Let's say if I'm in a relationship with someone, first of all, we need to understand each other. We need to know what is our passion, what is our goal, what do we want to achieve. Okay. If I know that this is my partner's goal, I have to be number one backbone
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that she achieve that. So Simon already give an example. If your partner is a footballer, you have to be the number one football fan of him. Okay, that is base. That is the hard fact. So if your partner wanted to achieve something in life, you have to be supportive. Likewise, you, if you want to achieve something in life, your partner have to be the number one supportive for you. Yeah, basically, is one of the main objective that people can do to make their relationship healthy. Okay, you don't have to you don't have to wait your partner to ask. You have to
Okay.
understand what he really need or what she really need. If you understand that, okay, you always do things right. Even you didn't do it right, she will understand that, okay, this was a mistake. Okay, but he is always there when I need him. If I am not there for her, who will be there for her?
Yeah.
So basically, I have to be there. I have to be there for my partner at all cost. Okay, in every circumstances. So I have to understand his interest. I have to know his interest. If I know the interest, then basically I will know how to help him. Then from there we can know how to develop it. So basically, also we have to adjust our expectation. You know,
Okay.
in life, we have expectations. So you have to try by all means to adjust your expectation all the time. If I know that my partner, maybe he is fond of doing things that I don't even like, let's say, but I have to just what Simon say, tolerance is very important. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she expect me to support her in that aspect. Okay. I have to adjust that. Do you understand? So these are things that are very important and that can make the relationship healthy. Okay. It doesn't matter, because people, we are born differently and we have different goals, we have different objectives. But if two of you are together, now you have to not forget about your personal life, but you have to have this thing in mind that now I'm with someone. Okay.
Yeah.
And in the end, maybe probably you can marry and then get children together. You have a very big family after all. So whatever you are doing, you have to do it with your partner. Not everything, but most of the thing in your life, you have to do it with your partner. You have to make that she feel important in the relationship. Likewise, you as well. I'm not talking about only one side, it's both side. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you try to do that, obviously I think both of you will be able to help each other in any type of circumstances. I think that is very important.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Now, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Now let's look at trust. Trust, as you all said, trust is one of the most important aspects when building good relationship.
Mhm.
So, how can we build trust in relationship? Because
Yeah.
trust is something which is
Important. Yeah, I think trust, like for me, trust works like respect.
okay.
It should be reciprocal. Sometimes you don't demand it. Like you should earn it.
Okay.
So it works the same across even in friendship and even when it comes to like relationship. If for instance, if I know it, I think it also goes in line with like the general like principle of life, whereby do unto others as you want others to do unto you.
Yeah.
You get it? So you know this kind of situation. If I do it to her, she will not like it. Don't do it. Like
Okay.
if the same, for instance, I don't subscribe to the fact that like a man has the freedom to engage in like extramarital affairs.
Extramarital
The
affair.
woman
Okay.
cannot. The woman is human. Do you get it? He's human just as you are. So the fact that you'll be pissed off if she is cheating, the same way that when you are cheating too, she will be pissed off. I think to build trust, it starts with making sure that you do like you take your partner as your own flesh. Like you feel the pains. So you know
Okay.
that whatever you are doing, that might offend you, likewise will offend her. And also I think to build trust more, also you have to like erase distractions, and distractions can come in many forms. For instance, you can too much like trying to bring in friendships, bring in unnecessary comments into your relationship. For instance, every small thing you're asking a friend, every small thing you're asking a friend, instead of thinking to ask about like talk with your partner, you want to seek the solution from the friend. Come on,
Yeah.
you're not dating your friend, you're dating your partner. So the first thing is you have to make sure that that kind of vibe is there, that kind of the fact that you are comfortable enough to discuss something with someone can also like increase their trust. You get it? Don't put your trust in someone you're not dating. You're not dating the person. The person can only advise you from his or her point of view. For instance, he can advise you that, oh, do this for me. My husband did this, so I think this is the best solution. It might not work in your case. So I think trying to erase unnecessary friendship, unnecessary distractions that can affect the trust is something that you should avoid. And also, there are certain things that you should discuss before you take initiative. You get it? For
Yeah.
instance, if you guys have a dual account, or if you guys have this one, you should discuss with your husband. You don't just say that, oh, my family or my mother needed was sick, so I use the money without telling you. No, don't assume that your partner will be okay. You have to discuss.
Okay.
Oh, for instance, my mother needs this money, so can we give this one to him? Can we give this one to my father? It's when you start from there, it starts because trust is like, as far as you lose it from the person's perspective, it takes a lot of time to earn it. And sometimes, for instance, for me, if you break it and you're a very close friend, I just I can't I can't shun you away, but I might go on, but still I might pretend like I might feel I'm okay, but you can come back and you think about it and you're like, "Ah, what this person did." So when it's broken, it's easy to like it's like water. It's not easy to pick them up. So I think those things can help to like increase trust when it comes to like when you're dealing with your partner, like from my own opinion.
Right. Thank you. What you are saying is perfectly true because I have personal experience
Yeah,
on that. Yeah. Because if your partner begins to trust her, her friends than you, there's no way you can build a relationship. So if you're in
yeah,
a relationship, we just have to trust your partner. Don't say that I have trusted people that I
yeah,
always discuss. So if you are always discuss with them, that means you are dating them, not your
yeah,
partner. Yeah.
true.
So we need to build trust for ourselves in relationship.
You
Man,
know,
you are all the way.
Kenneth.
Yeah. I will.
Yeah, we are talking like the basic building block of how to make the relationship very strong.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think we are forgetting something which is also a fundamental part of relationship.
Let's
Okay.
hear it.
Yeah. I don't know whether it's part is the topic that we are speaking, but I think it's part of it. That's my
Yeah.
assumption. I might be wrong. But I think emotion is important in a relationship.
Emotion. Yeah.
Yes. Ladies, to be honest, like we men, we know how to control emotion, like ladies, they are more emotion than men. You know that already. And ladies, they
Yeah.
are moved by touches, they are moved by emotions, they are moved by feeling. So when you know how to play your card well, and you really love your partner. Let's see, I'm talking on the perspective of a man. Like, I'm a man, I really love my partner, I want to be with her. To be honest, I have to know really what what move her. Okay, what will make her miss me. Okay,
Okay.
I have to be very good in that. Okay, it's kind of like a psychology plus action. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I understand my partner very well, her emotion, her feelings, and I'm always there when she needed that, she will never let me go. Okay, she will miss me if she don't see me for 1 week. 1 week is even too much. I bet you one day. Okay, ladies, they like attachment, they like connection. Okay, so we men, if you know how to do that, our partner, they will always stay. I have one. I had it like people were
Okay.
speaking like, it's just a group of girls. They are just not girls, they are even married women.
All
Okay,
right.
they are married, and they are sitting, they are talking about their spouse, like about their spouse, what they do with them. Okay, one person speak highly about about her husband. Okay, others, like, they envy it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Yeah. So I think ladies, they like that. They like emotion. They like touches. Okay. As a man, we just have to know what is their weaknesses. So if you know that, to be honest, you have to be good at everything. We
All
have to be
right.
good at everything when it comes to emotion. So we are all mature. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. But to be
Yeah.
honest, that is also very, very important. Ladies, they want satisfaction. That's all I can say. They really want satisfaction. If my wife or my girlfriend, she's always satisfied with me, she will not cheat me. She will not cheat on me. She will not go around. Okay. If she also satisfy me, I will not go around, because not all ladies are the same. But then basically, it's all the same. I cannot say we are all the same, but basically, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
Okay. That emotion, that feelings, that love, in the end, is only one thing you are looking for: satisfaction. So I think that is very important. We are forgetting, and it's very, very important.
Thank you. Thank you, Abu.
Yeah.
Emotion is
Um,
very, very important. We should learn how to at least manage each partner emotional um, needs, and then above all, it ends in satisfaction. So we need to make sure that we satisfy our partners in relationship. All right, Simon, let me listen to your last words.
no, no. Maybe my last words will come later, but I just want to add some
Okay,
few things to what Jeff said
okay,
about, and I think you even said you have a first-hand experience, or I mean, about people. I mean, your partner listening to an external source
yeah,
more than you. I believe that to have a good relationship, or a good relation, yeah, to have a good relationship, your partner should look for someone who will defend you, and you should look for someone who will defend your partner to have a
okay,
conversation with. So, assuming that your partner does something to you, and then you go to someone who literally hates your partner, I don't think this guy is good for you from day one. And then you
yeah,
go and have a conversation about your guy. Yeah, the guy did this. You don't expect the person to say anything good, or maybe try to change oh, I think maybe you should give him a second chance. Maybe you should try this. Maybe you should try working on yourself or something. The person will just, I mean, destroy you, make things even worse for you. But if you have someone who you go to talk about your partner, and it's like, yeah, maybe he did this, maybe you didn't understand why, maybe you should also talk to him, someone who will also give you a clear picture, be open-minded, and then
yeah,
have a good conversation. Yeah, maybe you should do this, maybe wait till maybe the temper is down, then you talk to. That is the best way. But if you look for someone who literally hates your partner already, I mean, it's like, yeah, going there and then, making things worse. And then you become even more angrier. So even if you look for external people to advise you on your relationship, look for someone who would defend your partner. And then your partner should also look for someone who will defend you. That is the best external source they should look for. So you know that, assume your partner goes to the mother to complain. Oh, Simon is like this, now he's behaving like this. Then your mother will say, yeah, but Simon was yesterday also taking you to this, doing that for you. So things cannot always be good. So so someone who will defend you makes things better than someone who will even make the water be muddier. That is the first. If you are looking for external source, look for external source that will defend your partner. That is the best way to keep your relationship. And then this thing I'm gonna say is gonna also generate a lot of debate, but I think African men will prefer respect over love. They will prefer to have a lady, about the trust issue, a lady who will respect them. This is your food, this is your destiny, over love. So if the trust and then the respect is there, you will have us forever.
Yeah.
So this is something I know this will generate. African men will prefer respect over love anytime.
Simon, that is not only Africa, that is general. Believe me.
Okay.
Yeah. That is general. If there's no respect in a relationship, it will not work.
Yes. Yeah.
But
It's not one side, it's both sides. If my wife respect me very much, I really have to respect her too. And I have to be helping hand for her. Like always give helping hand.
Yeah, that is true.
But as Simon said, I think I spoke with one woman, a German woman yesterday, and she said that her husband, like Germans, her husband would just tell her, let's go out to eat. They are not like we Africans that we cook. The men can cook for their wives, and the wife also can cook for them. No, the man will say that, let's go. Or if the man would like food at home, the man will just let the woman cook and be sitting down reading graphic or watching TV or whatever. Yeah. So as Simon say, it's everywhere, but I think Africans are having some sort of spicy when it comes to such.
I have heard this. They say if a girl who don't respect you, like a lady who don't respect you, don't marry her.
Yeah, sure.
And a lady, if a man who don't respect you, don't marry to him. So respect is very important. Respect, discipline, and trust. Like what Jeff was saying, that is very, very important. So respect is I think is in all culture, not only African. We really like our partner to respect us.
I wanted to talk from my perspective.
No,
it's
true.
Yes, because this is a bold statement. I don't want to make this statement to involve other people. I'm just involving my people.
Yes.
It's some of the statements are personal hand experience. So.
Yes.
All right. So, Simon, you are done, or you are still?
No, I mean the last thing I would say is that relationship, the foundation of relationship, as we said, build on trust, build on communication, build on respect. These are just fundamental. I mean, you cannot build a house which doesn't have a good foundation. No matter the kind of building you have on it, it will at a point collapse. So the foundation should be strong, and the foundation can only be strong when you have all these things that you talk about where do we keep our money. This is the communication part. Where do we keep our money? Where do we want to go? Where do we want to have our holidays? How many children do we want to have? If we want to leave, where should we want to live? Where, these kind of things, a lot of questions. This communication is a lot of questions. This is like a if clause. If you try to answer all these questions, because if you don't do, when you climb the mountain to the top, you start answering all these questions, and then you realize, oh, we don't have a common interest. So then it's like a waste of time. So yeah, I summarizing everything, and then also adding up to what Jeff said, you should always see your partner to be the most beautiful in the room. So yes, thank you.
All right. Should always see our partner the most beautiful among the rest. All right. Jeff, let's listen to your last words. Mhm.
Okay. What Simon talked about the respect now, I agree. But the thing is, I don't know if you said the respect should be more than the love or something, or that's not what you said.
Said African men will take respect over love.
But the scary thing in life is to have a woman who does not love you.
Okay.
It's scary. Like if the woman does not love you, okay. But I get your point. My ending notes now. I think Efia is it Efia? Efia he did some song B. He some line B was in that song. I think it's very important. I forgot the actual song, but is it like sometimes the little things that like you do to your partner, that's entirely about it. For
Okay.
instance, what mostly like since I came, like I moved, like I came abroad, I realized certain things that I think has helped me. For instance, doing things like I realized that these people go a lot on vacations. It's not
Yeah.
that they are far rich than people I know in Ghana. People in Ghana are averagely richer than people like average middle income people here. A lot.
Yeah.
But you realize that they plan their vacation. They go here, they go this place, they go this place. Do you get it? So sometimes it's not it's those little things like going on a vacation, going on a dinner, buying a flower. Those things like they keep relationship. They make it stronger. Do you get it? It should not be like we like it should like as a partner you should be open to explore. You should not be stuck to the old timing. Sit at the house, cook. You buy your fufu mix, then go buy your chicken that you are in there. Then you people will chop. No, sometimes go out. It's Christmas. What will you do? I have to go to this place with them. I have to do this with them. You get it? Sometimes you can ask an average African man or something. When did your father take your mother to a holiday? When did you guys go on there? He does not even remember your birthday, your date at which you were even born. Do you think so? Sometimes
Yeah.
those certain things, they I'm sure because of the invasion of telenovela and foreign movies, if you ask any African wife or girl or like about how they want their relationship to be, they will give you a picture of what I'm painting. Oh, I want
Yeah.
big stuff in bed. I want this in this one. I want this in this one. Why are they saying it? Because they're not getting it. You see it? They're not getting it, so they are comparing it. They're comparing their foreign lifestyle. It's not that our culture is good. You see, our culture is good, but our culture it makes us human. It makes us very social. You're able to help your friend, but at the same time, it does not help us to explore. Like children are not able to voice their heart out. All those things. So I think the little things, like if you're able to put in little things in a relationship, it helps. It leaves a lasting like impression. So even if it like every day when I tell my girl that, for instance, everyone I've dated before, I tell you that the relationship that we are in, at the end, if you break up, you should be able to say that I got something out of it.
Yeah.
If you're not able to say that, then that means I did not do my job well, you did not do your job well, then you don't for instance, like sometimes it's not only about, because not all relationship can end up in marriage. You
Yeah.
can tell me, Simon and Abu, you've dated so many girls. Do you know that you marry them? No. You get it?
Please don't get us into trouble.
I get
Ah.
you. So in this scenario, what I just wanted to say is that it should be a situation whereby when you meet someone, you should be in a position whereby you are able to help the person in a stage that you can help them grow. You can help them like try something new. For instance, the girl was not even abreast with using a laptop or using a computer or learning a new language. When you're
Yeah.
able to help that person like use something, learn a new language, do this thing, it's something that you've helped the person. At the end of the day, when he or she cannot remember you for anything, he can remember you. Oh, ah, when I met Anoche, at least
Yeah.
I learned English well. Like when I met Simon, I did this thing. So there are those things. No, at the end of the day, you're able to like it keeps you going. Like it keeps you going because it's something that he or she can be like, I will never find this one in this particular person. This thing, yeah, I will never find it. So if you're able to leave a value in someone, it's not even about relationship. Like when you meet someone, leave a value, help them to get something, help them to do this one. I think when you work with that kind of mindset, you're able to help yourself, help relationship in general, not even about fiance something. Friendship, it should be giving out something, not only about taking. And at the end of the day, I think it will help everyone involved. So I think that's my final say.
All right. There's this man in Hamburg, Pastor Bright. He says that Ghanaians stop going to Ghana every holiday vacation.
You
Take
get
your
it.
wife, your girlfriend to Barcelona, get a nice hotel, stay there for 2 weeks. You
Sometimes
just spend, you
when I
gather all
came
your
here,
money, then you go to
not it.
Ghana.
I have a friend, David, in UK. The guy travels like something. When I came
Yeah,
fresh, I was like, because if I check my ticket that I used to come to from Ghana to here, I think it was for me to it's expensive. I was like,
yeah,
how are you traveling like that? Then is that the magic? And I've witnessed it in so many white people, like the guys that we met in during our Italy,
yeah.
those French people, they travel a lot. When you
They
ask them, it's not
travel a
like
lot.
they have a lot of money. They don't have money more than you. They plan early, and that's our
Yeah,
problem. We don't plan. So every day we don't know what we are doing. They get it. Sometimes
it's
it's
true.
about planning early and having that kind of like you have that commitment to make yourself happy, to make your partner happy. If you have that thing, I think it works.
All right, let's plan vacation with our partners. It's also another one way to build a good relationship. Abu, let's listen to your last words.
Yes, before I go to my last word, yeah, I think Simon and Jeff, they have spoke spoken a very important point, Yeah, especially what Jeff was saying, Yeah, you have to relocate to, obviously. If
Okay.
you even me as a man, if I'm here in my house for 1 week without doing anything, without going anywhere, I will feel it. Because I got sick. You remember the last time you came, you visited me,
Yeah.
Kenny, yeah. After you left, I was sick for 1 week. Bro, I feel like I was not in this world. Believe me. Yeah. So to relocate is very important, Sometimes most of the relationships are going tough. They are facing difficulties. Try and just move out. Just go for vacation for 1 week. You will see changes, believe me. So what Simon is saying, I think, is an antidote for most of the broken relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I will come back to what I was saying, and which is going to be my last. Which is going to be my last. To be honest, if we do our assignment very well, if we do our job well, most of the relationship will end up in marriage. Believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
a lot.
when you are building a relationship, when I see a girl and I propose to her that I want to have relationship with her, I love her. Okay,
Yeah.
and if we stay for like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, there's something meaningful in the relationship. So why after 5 years we break up? Okay, so there is something that happened. That's why we break up. And it's not that it cannot be fixed, it can be fixed. So I think basically what we were saying, it has everything entail communications, tolerances, and stuff like that. But another important thing I was saying, Kennedy, believe me, ladies, they want satisfaction. Okay,
Yeah.
ladies, they really want satisfaction. I have had this experience. Okay, let me just say it so that people can learn from it. I was having a girlfriend. Okay, we dated for I think 4 years before I traveled. Okay, but because of some circumstances, that's why I cannot keep up the long distance relationship. But that girl never wanted to leave me because what she's having from me and what I was having from her, we really love each other. Is the truth, is the hard fact. Okay, that's the hard fact. But because of a long distance relationship, I cannot be here for more than 2 years because she cannot miss me for more than 2 years.
Yeah.
So if you are having that kind of relationship with your partner, she will not miss you for even one day. Believe me, if you travel, she will be calling you. Even 1 day, 2 day, 1 week, she will get sick because she's missing something in her life. So I think we really have to work on that. Okay, you can communicate. It's not everything. Everything is not perfect. Like nothing is perfect in this world. But one thing we can do, we can establish communication. It doesn't matter. It's not a problem. Like one day you ask your girlfriend or you ask your partner, okay, how is the sex? Like how is our sex? Like our intimacy. Okay, what is it about? Let's see speak right from her heart. Whether she's satisfied or not. If she's not, she will speak about it and then she will tell you what you can work on. Okay,
Okay.
if you're not satisfied as well, you can tell her and then she can work on it. Believe me, we have to
Not to cut,
communicate.
not to cut you. Just yesterday, I
Yeah.
recommended a movie to a friend of mine because he's facing the same issue when it comes to like he does not know whether like sexually with his wife it's working out and other stuff. So like he was having a discussion with him. I recommended a movie, Sex Education. It's on Netflix. And I
Yeah.
told him to get time and watch that movie. What you're talking about? It's the same perfect. Like sometimes all that it needs is an honest conversation.
Obviously. Obviously.
Yeah, but
If, you know,
we don't want
we
to
don't
have
we
that
don't
flex.
do that. We sigh. We feel sigh. We think it's not important, but it's really important. Okay, your partner satisfaction is really important. If you never ask your partner about your intimacy, you will never know whether she is satisfied or not. Maybe she want more, or maybe you doing more and she want less. Okay, so if you don't speak about it, what will happen? Then you will have insecurity in your relationship.
Yeah.
You'll feel insecure. Like I don't know whether she's happy or not, or whether she will also ask whether my husband is happy or not, or whether my boyfriend is happy with me or not. So it's very important. Okay, so I think what Jeff said right from the beginning, we have to communicate everything, not only about like strong foundations, what do you want and stuff. Everything. Don't leave any stone unturned. So I think that is my last word, bro.
Don't leave any stone unturned. Let's talk about everything in the relationship.
Because it's crazy. It's crazy for to go back and you will discover that oh your wife left you because of sex.
Okay.
Whilst
Yeah.
you can even have discussed about like so sometimes it's just the conversation is important because it's not entirely. I think I don't know. I don't want to cause controversy, but I think sometimes it's the way like the way we are raised. Like
Mhm.
it does not allow like this the expression, the freedom to express yourself. What I say, like
Yeah.
kodem pay for kasa. When whilst a little bit contribution that the kid can give out can even help, but you're supposed to like go back to the room because they have a conversation which you are even much more knowledgeable than what they're talking about. You get it? So sometimes
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. So now that we are learning and we are just unfolding things that will help build a good relationship. And we have talked a lot. That doesn't mean all that we said are the last. We have a lot that you can do to build your relationship. You can just comment and then share your views about this topic, how to build a good relationship. Gentlemen, thank you very much for passing through. And then we also thank our viewers for always having time to watch our videos. Subscribe to Kinsight TV and please share our videos. Thank you very much.
To my loneliness.
Thank you.
I
Thank
guess
you.
that ignorance is